Welcome to our channel for another cosmic exploration. We're going deeper, right into the heart of the mystic, where the ancient wisdom of the tarot and the celestial dance of the planets intertwine. We're talking about the Fool's Journey, my friends, that archetypal pilgrimage through the Major Arcana, each card a mirror reflecting a stage in our own human experience. But here's the twist. We're adding another layer, another dimension to this cosmic tapestry: astrology. We're going to see how each card vibes with a specific sign or planet, revealing hidden depths and cosmic synchronicities. Whether you're a seasoned mystic or a curious cosmic tourist, this journey promises to illuminate, intrigue, and maybe even induce a spiritual awakening. So buckle up, hold tight, and let the stardust settle, because things are about to get cosmic. Here we are at the precipice, gazing upon the Fool, a figure cloaked in innocence, poised at the edge of the unknown. He's a bit like a newborn babe, fresh out of the cosmic womb, clueless but courageous, eyes sparkling with the electric energy of Uranus, the planet of revolution and awakening. See, Uranus is all about smashing the old paradigms, breaking free from the shackles of convention and embracing the exhilarating, terrifying freedom of the unknown. And the Fool, well, he embodies this Uranian spirit with every fiber of his being. He's not afraid to leap into the void, to dance with the chaos, because he knows that within that chaos lies infinite potential. We can all learn a thing or two from this cosmic jester. Life, my friends, is not meant to be lived within the confines of a box. It's about embracing the unexpected, the unpredictable, the downright bonkers. It's about saying yes to the adventure, even when we don't know the destination. So go on, take that leap of faith, channel your inner Fool, and let Uranus guide you to new horizons. From the precipice, we step into the magician's realm, a realm pulsing with the quicksilver energy of Mercury. Our magician, he's a bit of a cosmic conjurer, a master manipulator of the elements, a conduit between the heavens and the earth. Just like Mercury, the winged messenger, governs communication and the intellect, our magician reminds us of our own inherent power to manifest our desires. He's got all the tools laid out before him, symbolizing the resources available to us in this material realm. But it's the magician's will, his focused intention, that brings those tools to life. This is a powerful reminder that we are not merely passive observers in this cosmic dance. We have the power to shape our reality, to weave our own spells, to manifest our dreams into being. The key lies in mastering our thoughts, our words, our actions, for they are the magical instruments that orchestrate the symphony of our lives. Next, we explore the realm of the subconscious mind. As Carl Jung once stated, until you make the unconscious conscious, it will rule your life and you will call it fate. Here we shift in energy, a dive into the mysterious, the intuitive, the realm of the high priestess. Bathed in the cool, ethereal glow of the moon, she sits, a guardian of secrets, a keeper of wisdom that lies beyond the realm of the rational mind. The moon, as we know, governs our emotions, our dreams, our subconscious depths. And the high priestess, she embodies this lunar energy, beckoning us to dive deep within, to explore the hidden landscapes of our inner world. She is a reminder that true wisdom doesn't always come from books or lectures, but from the whispers of our intuition, the language of symbols, the visions that arise from the depths of our being. So, how do we tap into this lunar wisdom, you ask? By cultivating stillness, my friends, by creating space for silence, for introspection, for listening to that quiet inner voice that often gets drowned out by the cacophony of the external world. The High Priestess invites us to embrace the power of the unseen, the magic that unfolds when we surrender to the flow of our intuition. Feel that shift? A warmth spreads, a sense of abundance, of nurturing energy. We've arrived in the bountiful garden of the Empress, a realm ruled by the sensual, loving embrace of Venus. Surrounded by nature's bounty, she embodies the very essence of creation, fertility, and unconditional love. Venus, the planet of beauty, pleasure, and harmony, finds its earthly embodiment in the Empress. She reminds us to savor the simple joys of life, to find pleasure in the sensory world around us, to appreciate the beauty that surrounds us in every moment. But the Empress is not all sweetness and light. She is also a force of nature, a fierce protector of her creations. She reminds us that true power lies not in domination, but in nurturing, in creating, in loving fiercely and unconditionally. So go on, embrace your inner Empress. Allow yourself to experience the world through the lens of love, to create beauty, to nurture yourself and others, and to tap into the boundless wellspring of abundance that resides within you. Feel that shift in energy? A surge of power, a fiery determination. We've entered the domain of the Emperor, a realm ruled by the bold, pioneering spirit of Aries, ruled by Mars. He sits upon his throne, a symbol of authority, structure, and leadership. Aries, the first sign of the zodiac, is all about action, initiative, and blazing new trails. The Emperor embodies this Aryan energy, reminding us that we are not meant to be passive bystanders in our own lives. We are called to step into our power, to take charge, to lead with courage and conviction. But true leadership, as the Emperor teaches us, is not about wielding power over others. It's about mastering ourselves, our impulses, our desires. It's about channeling our inner fire towards a purpose greater than ourselves, creating order out of chaos, and inspiring others to rise to their full potential. So go on, channel your inner Emperor. Embrace your inner leader, stand tall, and let your actions speak louder than words. A change in the air, can you feel it? A sense of ancient wisdom, of grounded stability. We've arrived at the temple of the Hierophant, a realm where the earthy pragmatism of Taurus meets the pursuit of spiritual truth. Taurus, represented by the bull, is all about stability, security, and connecting with the physical world. The Hierophant embodies these qualities, but he takes it a step further. He is a bridge between the material and the spiritual, a keeper of traditions, a guide who helps us find meaning and purpose within established structures. But don't mistake his reverence for tradition as blind obedience. The Hierophant encourages us to question, to seek deeper understanding, to find our own personal connection to the divine. He reminds us that true spirituality is not about escaping the world, but about finding the sacred within the everyday. The air crackles with possibility. We find ourselves amidst the sweet dilemma of the lovers, a realm where Gemini, the celestial butterfly, flits between choices, whispering possibilities on the wind. Gemini, the sign of the twins, embodies duality, communication, and the power of choice. And the Lover's card, it's not just about romantic love, you see. It's about the choices we make, the paths we choose, the relationships we forge, both with ourselves and with others. It's that moment of decision, that fork in the road, where we must weigh our options, listen to our hearts, and ultimately choose the path that resonates with our soul's truest desires. It's about embracing the duality of life, the light and the shadow, the masculine and the feminine, and recognizing that within this dance of opposites lies the potential for profound growth and transformation. Hold on tight. The energy shifts, becomes a force, a wave of determined energy. We're hitched to the chariot, driven by the tenacious spirit of Cancer, the crab who carries their home on their back. Cancer, ruled by the moon, is all about emotions, intuition, and the creation of a safe and nurturing space. The chariot, however, reveals a different side to this sensitive sign. It speaks of willpower, of mastering our emotions, of harnessing their power to propel us forward on our chosen path. The chariot reminds us that true strength lies not in suppressing our emotions, but in acknowledging them, understanding them, and channeling their energy towards our goals. It's about finding the balance between our head and our heart, between our intuition and our willpower as we navigate the often turbulent waters of life. Feel that warmth? It's the radiant sun, the energy of pure, unadulterated confidence. We've arrived in the presence of strength, a card ruled by the majestic Leo, the lion who embodies courage, passion, and the radiant power of the sun. But this isn't the brute force you might expect. Look closer. Notice how strength, often depicted as a woman, tames the lion not with aggression, but with gentle, loving compassion. This is the heart of Leo, you see. It's about recognizing the power that comes from a place of love, from leading with the heart, not just the head. The Strength card reminds us that true courage lies not in the absence of fear, but in the willingness to face our fears, to confront our shadows, and to emerge from the depths of our being with greater self-awareness and compassion. It's about recognizing the inherent strength that resides within each and every one of us, the strength to overcome adversity, to embrace our vulnerability, and to shine our light brightly upon the world. Hush now. Can you feel it? The energy softens, becomes introspective, a retreat into the quietude. We've come to the secluded sanctuary of the Hermit, a realm where Virgo, the meticulous seeker, illuminates the path with their lantern of wisdom. Virgo, ruled by Mercury, is all about analysis, discernment, and the pursuit of self-improvement. The Hermit embodies this Virgoan energy, urging us to step back from the noise and distractions of the world and embark on a journey of self-discovery. He reminds us that sometimes the greatest adventures are inward, into the depths of our own hearts and minds. This is a time for introspection, for reflection, for listening to the whispers of our intuition. It's about seeking truth, not in the external world, but within the depths of our own being. The Hermit invites us to embrace solitude, to find solace in our own company, and to emerge from this period of introspection with a deeper understanding of ourselves and our place in the grand tapestry of life. Hold on tight. The energy changes again. It feels like a whirlwind. We find ourselves spinning, caught in the ever-turning wheel of fortune, guided by the benevolent hand of Jupiter, the planet of expansion, luck, and abundance. Jupiter reminds us that life is a cycle of ups and downs, expansions and contractions, and that nothing, good or bad, lasts forever. The Wheel of Fortune is a symbol of this constant change, urging us to embrace the ebb and flow of life with grace and equanimity. When the wheel is turning in our favor, Jupiter reminds us to savor the good times, to embrace the abundance, and to share our good fortune with others. But when the wheel turns, as it inevitably will, Jupiter teaches us to surrender to the process, to trust that even in the midst of challenges, there are valuable lessons to be learned and opportunities for growth and transformation. Can you feel it? A sense of equilibrium descends, a quest for fairness and truth. We've entered the hallowed halls of justice, a realm where Libra, the zodiac's diplomat, holds the scales, seeking balance in all things. Libra, ruled by Venus, is all about harmony, fairness, and the pursuit of justice. The Justice card embodies these Libran qualities, reminding us that every action has a consequence and that we are all accountable for the choices we make. But justice is not about punishment. It's about restoration, about finding balance and creating a more harmonious existence. It's about speaking our truth with clarity and compassion, about setting healthy boundaries, and about standing up for what we believe in, even when it's difficult. The energy shifts again, a strange sensation like being suspended in time. We encounter the Hanged Man hanging upside down, seemingly stuck yet radiating an aura of serenity. This is the realm of Neptune, the planet of dreams, illusions, and spiritual surrender. The Hanged Man may seem like a card of sacrifice and surrender, and it is, but not in a way that diminishes us. Instead, it invites us to surrender to a power greater than ourselves, to let go of our need to control, and to trust that sometimes the greatest breakthroughs come when we surrender to the flow of life. This is a time for introspection, for seeing things from a different perspective, for surrendering to the unknown. The Hanged Man reminds us that sometimes the only way to move forward is to let go of what's no longer serving us, to release our grip on the familiar, and to have faith that something even more beautiful awaits us on the other side of our surrender. Don't be afraid, but the energy has changed again, a sense of finality, or is it a beginning? We stand at the threshold of death, a realm ruled by the enigmatic Scorpio, the scorpion who sheds its skin, embracing transformation. Now, before you start panicking, death in the tarot rarely signifies physical death. Instead, it represents endings, transitions, and the inevitable cycles of life, death, and rebirth. Scorpio, associated with the underworld, is a master of transformation, reminding us that nothing is permanent, and that even in the darkest of times, there is always the potential for renewal. This is a time for letting go of what no longer serves us, for shedding old patterns and beliefs that are holding us back, and for embracing the transformative power of change. The Death card reminds us that endings are not something to be feared, but rather opportunities for growth, for rebirth, and for stepping into a more authentic version of ourselves. Feel that? A sense of peace, of harmony restored. We find ourselves in the presence of Temperance, a celestial being blending fire and water with effortless grace. This is the realm of Sagittarius, the archer who aims high, seeking wisdom and spiritual enlightenment. Sagittarius, ruled by Jupiter, is all about expansion, adventure, and the pursuit of higher knowledge. Temperance embodies this Sagittarian energy, but it also emphasizes the importance of balance, moderation, and finding harmony between our earthly and spiritual aspirations. This is a time for finding equilibrium in our lives, for tempering our passions with wisdom, and for approaching life with a sense of optimism and faith. Temperance reminds us that true fulfillment comes not from chasing extremes, but from finding joy in the journey, from embracing the present moment, and from trusting that we are always being guided towards our highest good. Can you feel it, that shift? An energy that is, well, let's just say it's complicated. We've entered the shadowed realm of the devil, a realm ruled by the ambitious, often misunderstood Capricorn. Capricorn, ruled by Saturn, is often associated with material success, discipline, and the structures we build in the material world. However, the Devil card warns us of the potential pitfalls of becoming too attached to these things. It speaks of temptation, addiction, and the chains we create for ourselves through our own limiting beliefs and self-sabotaging behaviors. But here's the thing about the devil. He doesn't make us do anything we don't want to do. He merely presents us with choices, with temptations, with opportunities to indulge in our shadow selves. It's up to us to recognize these patterns, to break free from the chains of our own making, and to choose a path of self-empowerment and liberation. The energy shifts again. Hold on to your hats. A sudden jolt of energy, an explosion, chaos. We're caught in the midst of the tower, struck by lightning, shaken to our core. This is the domain of Mars, the planet of action, energy, and sometimes a bit of necessary destruction. The Tower card can be a bit intimidating. It represents sudden upheaval, unexpected change, the crumbling of structures and beliefs that we thought were stable. But it's not about punishment. It's about a wake-up call, a cosmic intervention, a necessary dismantling of the old to make way for the new. Mars, the warrior, is here to shake things up, to break us out of complacency, and to force us to confront the truth, even if it's uncomfortable. The Tower reminds us that sometimes we need to be shaken to our core in order to awaken to our true potential. It's a call to surrender to the process of change, to let go of what's no longer serving us, and to embrace the opportunity for growth and renewal that lies on the other side of destruction. Can you feel it? A sense of calm descends. A wave of hope washes over us. We've arrived at the celestial oasis of the star, a realm ruled by Aquarius, the visionary water-bearer who pours forth innovation and humanitarian ideals. After the chaos of the tower, the star card offers a much-needed breath of fresh air. It represents hope, inspiration, faith, and the renewal that comes after a period of darkness. Aquarius, ruled by Uranus, is all about progress, innovation, and creating a better future for all. The star card reminds us that even in the darkest of times, there is always hope. It encourages us to dream big, to tap into our intuition, and to trust that we have the power to create a brighter future, both for ourselves and for the world around us. This is a time for healing, for forgiveness, for allowing ourselves to be open to new possibilities. and for shining our light brightly, knowing that our unique gifts and talents have the power to make a real difference in the world. The energy shifts again, becomes murkier. We've entered the misty realm of the moon, a place of shadows, illusions, and the deep, often uncharted waters of the subconscious. It's no coincidence this card is ruled by Pisces, the dreamer, the mystic, the soul swimming in the ocean of emotions. The moon card can be a bit of a trip, quite literally. It's a reminder that not everything is as it seems, that appearances can be deceiving, and that our perception is often colored by our own fears, insecurities, and past experiences. Pisces, ruled by Neptune, is all about intuition, empathy, and the unseen realms. But the moon is not here to scare us. It's here to guide us, to help us navigate the murky waters of our subconscious, to confront our shadows, and to emerge from this journey of self-discovery with greater wisdom and compassion for ourselves and others. Feel that warmth? It's the radiant energy of the sun shining down upon us, filling us with joy, vitality, and a deep sense of peace. This card, ruled by the sun itself, is all about embracing our authentic selves, shining our light brightly, and experiencing the world with childlike wonder and delight. The sun card represents success, achievement, vitality, and the radiant energy that comes from living in alignment with our true nature. It's a reminder that we are all beings of light, capable of creating, loving, and experiencing joy in its purest form. This is a time for celebration, for gratitude, for recognizing how far we've come, and for embracing the radiant beings that we truly are. The sun encourages us to step into the light, to share our gifts with the world, and to live each day with a heart full of gratitude and a spirit of adventure. Hear that? A trumpet sounds, a call to awaken, to rise to a higher level of being. We've arrived at the momentous Judgment card, a realm ruled by Pluto, the planet of transformation, death, and rebirth. Judgment can seem intimidating, but this isn't about being judged by an external authority. It's about self-reflection, about taking stock of our lives, and about releasing the past in order to step into a new chapter. Pluto, often associated with the underworld, is a master of transformation, reminding us that sometimes we need to let go of the old in order to make way for the new. This is a time for forgiveness, for letting go of guilt, shame, and regret, and for embracing the transformative power of forgiveness. Judgment encourages us to release the past, to step into our power, and to embrace the highest vision we hold for ourselves. Can you feel it? A sense of completion, of fulfillment, of a cycle coming to a close. We've reached the end of our journey, the World card, a realm ruled by Saturn, the planet of structure, discipline, and karmic lessons. The world represents completion, wholeness, integration, and the culmination of our efforts. It's about recognizing how far we've come, celebrating our achievements, and acknowledging the lessons we've learned along the way. Saturn, often seen as a stern teacher, is here to remind us that true mastery comes from discipline, perseverance, and a willingness to learn from our mistakes. This is a time for gratitude, for acknowledging our own resilience, and for embracing the fullness of who we are. The World card reminds us that we are all connected, part of something much greater than ourselves, and that our journey is never truly over, for life is an eternal cycle of learning, growing, and evolving. So there you have it, my friends. A whirlwind tour through the Fool's journey as seen through the cosmic lens of astrology. We've journeyed through the highs and lows, the shadows and the light, embracing the ever-changing landscape of the human experience. The Fool's journey. It's not a one-time deal, you know. It's a cycle we travel again and again throughout our lives, each time gaining new insights, facing new challenges, and emerging transformed. And just like the Fool, we're invited to approach this journey with a sense of curiosity, courage, and a willingness to embrace the unknown. If you enjoyed this cosmic adventure, be sure to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel for more mystical musings, and leave a comment below. I'd love to hear your thoughts on the Fool's journey and how it's playing out in your own life. Until next time, keep shining your light, you beautiful cosmic beings.